Hello and welcome to Killountain, Bandon. My name is Brendan Bowe from Bowe Property, and we are now offering for sale this very interesting semi-detached property which has been extended with a two-storey extension on its own grounds of circa 2/3 of an acre. Properties in a very popular enclave that is Killountain, adjacent to Bandon Golf Club and of course within less than 3 kilometres of Bandon town. The property is offered for immediate sale and needs to be viewed to be fully appreciated because it has a huge amount of ground, spectacular privacy to the back. You could very easily misjudge this property by looking at it from the roadway. So hopefully this video tour will give you an insight as to what's to offer. And of course, we're always available to arrange your private viewing of the property. But for now, enjoy the video presentation and the viewing of this fantastic property. So originally this property at Killountain, Bandon would have been a single-storey semi-detached bungalow and it has been transformed with quite a large extension to the side, as you can see. The grounds here are significant, 2/3 of an acre, and I'd like to spend a bit of time before we pop inside to having a look around the outside and check out its environs. So now we're getting a different perspective on the property from the rear. This side of the property grabs lovely southerly and westerly aspect, and as you can see, phenomenal amounts of space here. We're on 2/3 of an acre in total, and from the back of the property up here is quite a fantastic view of the Bandon River Valley and the surrounding countryside. And this is precisely what I meant when I said this property needs to be viewed to be appreciated, in that it has a huge amount of space to offer, particularly on the outside. So here's another look at the rear of the property in terms of the drive area. That rather large shed that you see there, lean-to section, is obviously part of the property. People will have divided opinions on it. It takes up quite a bit of space. People will have different ideas for it, and I'm not going to suggest any. The eventual buyer, though, will need to make a decision on that. But as you can see, space is the key factor with this property, and a beautiful setting. So we're now in the entrance hall of the property, and in fact there are two entrances here. The main entrance hall here, and what we call the side entrance, which is the original property, which is long and narrow with arches, as you can see. But I'm going to bring you straight in here to the main reception room. Now this is part of the house that was extended, and it's quite a large room. There's a huge amount of furniture in here, and one can imagine what this is going to be like when it's emptied. But quite a nice bit of space, and you can see two very large windows, one north facing, one west facing, letting plenty of light spill into this room. Great size space. Down this hallway and give you very quick, brief glimpses of some bedroom spaces. Reasonably good sized double room here with a robe, and what you're not catching there is an ensuite there in the corner. Again, all the bedrooms here facing towards the rear of the property. Again, another one here, as you can see. Our bathroom. Okay, and our final bedroom, which has windows both to the front and to the rear of the property. And just to swing around to give you an idea of the walk back to the hallway, main hallway. Off the main hallway is a stairwell to two upper rooms. Now these are attic rooms. They are not for habitation purposes. Can be used for anything in respect of a use for hobby room, a den, home office if necessary, But again, as I say, all the bedrooms here located on the ground floor. Let's have a quick look at a very large kitchen, which is complemented by the utility area, and we'll pop back outside again. So this is the kitchen area. It's quite a large room. It's got a sliding door on the west side, a south-facing window to the rear, access to the utility area, of course back here to the hallway, and there is a fantastic solid fuel stove here. Utility room is quite a good size, and it has door right access to the back in terms of the driveway. And that's what's nice about this house. Pretty significant room proportions, particularly in the extension section. Very large rooms that are impressive from the perspective of the versatility and size that they offer. So let's pop out. I've just given you a very brief tour of the inside. As I say, this property is as much about the outside as it is the inside, and we'll have one last look. So thank you for having a look around this property at Killountain. As stated, it's a very interesting property that really truly does need to be viewed to be fully appreciated. Of course, some people will have certain ideas in terms of modernisation, but the key thing here and the key ingredients of this property are prime location, and quintessentially there is significant space in terms of growing this property in the future, are just simply to enjoy on the outside. The property itself has a quite a significant floor area and in itself is quite spacious, but the potential here to enlarge, to improve, perhaps even to reorganize depending on one requirements are pretty much limitless. Having said that, the location is in every sense of the word timeless, and a prime location here in terms of convenient to Bandon town, of course within easy driving distance and direct driving distance of Cork city, being a mere 33 kilometres away, and of course the property itself here in a lovely part of Bandon, adjacent to the Bandon Golf Club. So if you'd like to arrange your viewing, please contact us at any time and we'd be delighted to show you around. Thank you for looking today.